Hello guys, let me know in the comment section if you can hear me, if you can see me. Very exciting times for crypto coming. Hello. I'm going to go through the comment section in just 1 minute. Hello guys, let me know in the comment section. Just getting this stuff ready here. Exciting time. Whoops. Crypto coming. First of all, before we start the live, make sure to smash up that like button. Very exciting live. I want to explain to you the same thing what I explained from today's video, which is this massive cup and handle, and this is on the total crypto market capitalization excluding Bitcoin. A lot of people are going to be surprised of this movement that is coming in the coming months. It's not going to be a couple of weeks, it's going to be a few months, very likely, and I'm going to explain why here at the beginning of this live stream, because it is super important, guys, that you realize that we are just at the verge of a massive altcoin season, Bitcoin season, entire cryptocurrency season. And this is because of this massive cup and handle. There is a lot of, marketing out there. We know cryptocurrency has been huge right now. So we need to see a blow off top, okay? And this is what is going to happen in the next coming months, you like it or not. We are having the herd coming in, learning how to buy cryptocurrency, learning about cryptocurrency. Now is the moment in the next coming months where we're going to see a huge amount of people investing heavily in cryptocurrency. Now, yes, there could be a black swan event. There could be some things that could slow it down. India banning crypto, China banning crypto. We got C19, a new variant, and yeah, we are going to have a lockdown of a few weeks. Yes, we could see some sharp corrections, we could see some volatility, but the overall direction in the next coming month is going to be huge to the upside. And no matter what, okay, yes, there will be dips, guys. Look at this crash over here. We're well above this all-time high, as you can see. Remember May? Who remembers May? This was in May, right over here, where the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, and I'll say hello right away in the comment section right away. The total crypto market cap, exclude Bitcoin, went from $1.4 trillion, okay, 1.5, almost hitting $1.5 trillion. And in a matter of just 2 weeks, we went from 1.5 all the way down to 600, or just above 600 billion, losing more than 50%, okay, of valuation in the total crypto market cap. Some cryptos did 30%. Others did 50, some of them did 70% correction, losing 70% of their value. So this is a massive hit. But guess what? After a few months, guess what happened? We are very nicely, above this range. And we need to understand, okay, that this kind of concept, this is no double top, guys. This is no kind of double top, and we're not going to do something like this. Very unlikely this happens. I'm not saying that some volatility to the downside could happen, or depending on, news, fake news, we know that there's FUD always coming out in cryptocurrency, such as, US dollar tether. We're seeing crypto ban, China, India, rest of, wherever other country. We can see C90 variant. If there's bad news out there, usually people, want to sell their assets and get dollars. Okay, dollars is the strongest asset when there is a crisis, right? Or a black swan. So yeah, this could happen in the immediate short term, but people realize just weeks after some of these kind of events that there are some better assets than holding dollars. So what I wanted to explain over here about this, what I talked about today, okay, just because there's a lot of people, they might think, okay, this is just a technical pattern, it doesn't mean that it needs to happen. Yeah, it doesn't, but this is pure emotion. These patterns are pure emotion. It's excitement. people coming into the markets here, the cryptocurrency market, and this is the moment, this is the consolidation that we have straight after a massive, moonshot on cryptocurrency. You like it or not, and I can show you right over here, like I said in today's video, guys. And I'm sorry, we will be taking a look at some cryptos, but I can't stress this enough. This is a very important pattern, and we are going to start seeing a lot of cryptos absolutely exploding. Some of them won't, some of them will, but yeah, I would say 70% of cryptos are going to make multiple gains. All right. And yeah, basically you can see here, and I'll go to the 4-hourly chart, and just to show you what kind of pattern this cup and handle is. All right, this kind of cup and handle right over here, and we got a couple of wicks here on the daily chart. This is why this box, we can't see them right over here. But if I show you with this pattern, okay, and it's good just for newcomers, just for people. There might be some technical analysis pros here in the comment section or watching the stream, but this needs to be shown to the people that doesn't know technical analysis, they don't know patterns, they don't know the market sentiment. And usually when you see this kind of formation on the chart, right, where you do have like a blow off top like here, this is on the total crypto market cap, exclude Bitcoin. Then you have a massive correction, nice round formation. You retest this range for, in this case, it is a couple of weeks, okay? A couple of times, and this is right over here at around about the $680-700 billion, where you consolidate, you come back down, this would be the handle, you come back up and retest it, and then you absolutely skyrocket. You can break it, retest it again, and you just check what happens after this kind of consolidation. This one right over here is over 2 months, okay? So you got the cup right there, consolidation, you have that kind of candle formation there, and then you break out the resistance. What happens after this? You have this kind of price action, okay? And this was a matter of weeks, all right? This was a matter of weeks. This was back in April and May, okay? This was the total crypto market cap going from 600-700 billion all the way to 1.5 trillion in about 2-3 months. So yeah, then of course you do have a massive correction. You have a kind of a blow off top. This has been the first blow off top, you would say, from this cycle. Now, what has happened right now, and this is on the 4-hourly, I'm going to zoom out on the daily because this is super important, guys. We are making the same exact formation, but in a much larger scale, okay? This is when crypto, it's something trending worldwide. If you check out Google Trends and you put crypto, Bitcoin, whatever, Ethereum, a couple of cryptocurrencies, crypto in general, you're going to see how much, there's the research has skyrocketed on Google Trends. So now we've got all this people worldwide, and it's hundreds of millions of people, getting into crypto. They're starting to dabble, they're starting to buy, and we haven't seen that FOMO moment, which is just about to start, in my opinion. And this is basically just by looking at looking at the socials, a lot of people talking about crypto, and the pattern right over here, which this pattern is the same one right over here, but this one's much larger. This one right over here is larger, isn't it? So, the larger the pattern, the longer the time, the more explosive and the more time it is going to take to go to much higher levels. So like I explained on my video this morning, if we had this kind of explosive move to the upside after having this pattern, don't you think that in the next coming months, after forming this exact same pattern, but instead of being 2 months of a pattern, this one's been more of a 6-7 months of a pattern? No, sorry, not that much. It was about since May all the way till almost double, about 5 months pattern. So anyway, about 2 months pattern right over here, almost 2 months against a 5-month pattern right here. So we are just basically retesting, and we're getting some really nice bounces. It's just going to take longer. Bouncing here at this resistance, turning it into support. By looking at this chart, I think we're just getting ready. We're just consolidating just before we actually see some explosive moves to the upside in the next coming months. It makes total sense by looking at this chart, right? Same pattern over here, same pattern over here in a larger scale. So yeah, expect the next coming months to be explosive. I am not saying we're going to go straight up, okay? We're not going to make hundreds of percents every single day. It's going to be a wild ride. You need to know how to enjoy the ride, enjoy the dips, all right? So yeah, it's not going to be as easy as a lot of people think. And a lot of people are not going to make it. I make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But, you know, if you just hold on this ride and learn how to take profits when everything goes crazy, you'll be just fine. Right, let me go through the comment section right away. Guys, this is something super important. Gotta say, something super important. Now, I did get some Dragon chain, okay? I got some people in Telegram saying it looks boring. Now, this, you know, this project is super active. They do have, you know, a lot of exciting stuff coming. And this is what happens on a lot of the cryptocurrencies. I mean, I need to explain how, look at Request Network. I sold my bags at a 3x, which is fine. I could have done a 50x on this almost. And I did not. I sold my bags. You know, you move around, you know, your tokens. And this is what I did on this one. Now, if you would have taken a look at this cryptocurrency all the way here in November, okay, and December, you might have thought, right, this one is dead because look, it's gone from 2018 all the way to 2021, trading in between 1 cent and 5 cents. You know, it looks like it's dead for the last few years. Look at what this one has done in the last few months, all right? It has gone from just 2-3 cents all the way up to over $1. This has done over a 50-60x in about 6-8 months. So, yeah, guys, this is just a distraction right over there. This is just a distraction. You're getting bored. You want to sell your bags. I changed my I got some Digibytes. Never mind. Anyway, I wanted to talk about that. I got some Digibyte. I sold them because I was bored. But Digibyte, I believe strongly that Digibyte is going to go to 25 cent, even 50 cent in the next coming months. But I'm just changing my bags. I'm just changing our projects, which is fine. I don't want to have, you know, 50 cryptocurrencies. I want to have 10, 15, because then to take profits of 50 and on a blow off top, you're going to go crazy. You're going to go crazy on taking profits if you're planning to take profits in this cycle. It is better to, you know, have 8, 10, 12 cryptocurrencies. Some of them are going to explode, and then, you know, it's going to be easier to take profits, right? If you have 50 different coins, yeah, good luck with that. It's going to be a little bit crazy. If you're planning to hold for the long term, like 5 years, 6 years, then yeah, that's fine. But if you're planning to take profits in the next coming months while we are going up, it's going to be a little bit of a mission. That. So anyway, this is Request Network. I've been talking about Request Network for ages. Last year, I was already bullish on Request. I did get some, like I said, I did take some profits. Look at this chart, guys. We are a lot of these cryptos, and a lot of them are not going to make it, but the ones that are active, the ones that have got partnerships, the ones that are working, the ones that, you know, do have a real project, you know, in function and developing. The thing is, this was a massive hype, okay? This is just a hype, and the good projects are developing all, you know, during all these years. All these years here, you know, since 2018, they are developing, they are working, they are getting partnerships. And as soon as everything starts working and they get big partnerships and they are, you know, trying the blockchain project out, and then this is what happens. This is what happens on a lot of them, guys. So you need to, some of them, and I make mistakes, okay? But we need to understand that a lot of them are going to start exploding. This doesn't mean, okay, this doesn't mean that Dragon Chain is going to do the same thing, okay? This is Dragon Chain, and it looks, you know, really, really bad, doesn't it? It looks super bad. It looks boring. It did have a massive hype all the way back here in 2018, going almost to the $5. This doesn't mean that we are going to reach $5, okay? In this cycle, we might reach just maybe $1 or $2 and then get a massive crash, all depending on the hype. And it's not guaranteed this one's going to pump. This is one that I think it is. This is why I did get some tokens. And yeah, basically it looks boring. It looks like, it's dead. And just like I showed you with Request Network, and something really cool about this one is this kind of arc that it's forming. Okay, it is still forming. It's forming a kind of an arc here, as you can see if you zoom in. And this doesn't mean it's gonna work out, but it looks good enough. And I had a deep dive in the project. They are very active on YouTube and every single day, and it is definitely a working project. Now, if you take a look at here at the logarithmic, we are making the shift here. It does look like that we are making the shift. I think that this arc is going to hold and we're going to continue to the upside instead of doing something like this, right? Or we're going to start dropping from here. Anyway, that's just my point of view, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing this is guaranteed. But I'm just, people like to know what I've got, what cryptos am I buying? What do I think is bullish and not? And I'm going to give you my opinion. You can do whatever you want. But anyway, very important, to take a look at projects like this one, that they look dead. And then you compare them to Request Network right over here. And then you have this kind of chart, okay, where you've been dead for years. And suddenly, in the last 6 to 10 months, you absolutely explode. So yeah, a lot of them, you do have time. It is not late. A lot of them, and I'm not saying Dragon Chain is going to be the one, but a lot of them are still very, very early. A lot of them look dead, guys. So the opportunity is there. We have one of the biggest opportunities, in my opinion, in the next 3 to 6 months, all right? I'm not sure if it's going to be a couple of months or 6 months, but it is going to be around about that time frame. Just by looking at the total crypto market cap as well, that is helping me to figure out that how long this is going to take. And sorry guys about not reading the comment section, but I need to go through this with you guys. It is super, super important, so you can know more or less what timing we have, what potential timing we have in the next coming months because of this massive cup and handle. And it doesn't mean that we are going to take the same time, but like I showed you in today's video, from the start of this cup and handle all the way to the breakout, it was 40 days, and it is more or less the same timing, okay, which is 40 days to reach to the peak, okay. So you might take, usually in a consolidation, you might take the same amount of time to get to the peak that you've taken from here, right? So this amount of time is the same as this amount of time to reach to the peak. So just by looking at this chart, and this is pure speculation, it doesn't mean it has to be exact. This might be off, a few weeks. But just by looking at this, from the start to the breakout, it is about 170 days. And from the breakout, to the potential peak, it might be another 170 days. So, this is plus minus a few weeks after the consolidation. And this would give me about the beginning of April, first couple of weeks of April, maybe last couple of weeks of March, to have a massive run here on the altcoins. We should be going to the $3.7 trillion approximately, just below. I would say, to be conservative, in between 3 trillion and 4 trillion on altcoins. And, and this is going to be pretty fast. People do not expect these type of run-ups, okay? People do not expect these kind of run-ups. And this one only took a few months, not a couple, okay? But we went from February trading at 400 billion to 1.4 trillion in just about 3 months, okay? Not even that. 3 months, we had an insane run up here. Now, this is the kind of price action that could happen right now. If you take a look at this run up, we could have this kind of run up in the next coming months. This is totally, you know, speculation and just looking at the charts. We do not know exactly where we're going to end or how high we're going to go, but you could have a kind of a projected move and timing by looking at the charts here. Now, let me scroll down here 1 second and take a look at the comment section. All right, enough of this. Let's take a look at some altcoins, because I know everybody wants to take a look at a lot of altcoins. Let's take a look at DYDX. Right, clickbaits across all crypto. Yeah, of course. I mean, this is how it works. I'm not just going to put, you know, a chart and, you know, clickbait. You know, I need to get people to watch the streams, to watch the videos. If not, I'm going to stop doing this. Clickbait is much needed, but you also need, you know, something to back up your clickbait. All right, and I think this is just one of the reasons. Okay, we've got a mini cup in hand over here, another one right over there, and I'm giving you some projected moves for the next coming months. Everything is pointing out that we should be having explosive moves in the coming months. This is why I do clickbait. Okay, we need to have some clickbait to back it up. So there it is. Let's take a look at DYDX. Right, DYDX here. On the 4 hourly, we did not manage to get above this major resistance. It is not looking too bad. It looks like DYDX is finding a floor, at least in the immediate short term. I would become extremely bullish as soon as we successfully get above this range here. As soon as we retest the $17, $18 here on DYDX, it's going to be looking very, very bullish, because we are going to get above this last lower high. If we do this kind of price action, as soon as we get above this last lower high, you know, it is pretty obvious that we are forming a round formation here, right? We are shifting. So as soon as we start seeing a breakout here, and this doesn't mean that we are going to break out, this might do this, okay? But as soon as this happens, and any consolidation here, in my opinion, would be a good buy zone. That would be a good buy zone, okay? To ride this in the next coming months, coming weeks, maybe months, but yeah, coming weeks should be enough to come all the way to retest the highs here. Just because of this formation, guys, I do not need any indicators to see this. You know, there's a solid base here. There's a solid support at around about the 1150 range. As you can see, it looks like that we are forming a double bottom. Now, this double bottom is not going to be a successful double bottom until we break these highs. We had a lovely double bottom there. I did place a trade here before the breakout. I closed at almost break even. I closed at a small loss because we had that massive drop. I almost got liquidated. I did not. As soon as we came back up, I exited my trade. But the point here on DYDX is that you have a double bottom right over there. But until you do not break here the resistance, the last lower high here successfully, then you shouldn't be trading, because you do not know if you are going to break it. It was looking great. It looks like we were bottoming out. What happens next? Boom, we go down. So the same thing could happen right over here, which we do this. Now, I think it is unlikely that this would happen, but until we do not break this high here and then consolidate, then you want to be bullish, because it is very, very likely that you're going to start creating a higher low. So you want to take advantage of that consolidation and coming back up and tackling here this major resistance at $18. This is on the DYDX on the 4 hourly chart, right? So we want to try and get into that momentum. We don't want to try and think this is the bottom. As soon as you break it, any type of consolidation here to come back up and retest, that is a great trade over here. So it might be quick, but it is definitely going to be a good trade. Very likely you're going to start creating a higher low here to make a new trend to the upside. We do not know if this is going to happen now, or we're going to dip and then make and then do it. We're not trying to find it. We're trying to get into the momentum as soon as it happens, right? So that's what I got for DYDX. We just need to be a little bit patient to see what happens in the next coming days. See if we have some pumpy action or reversal. Hello, David, Joseph, Mark Dirch, all my moderators here. Thank you very much for the insane support. I'm going to go here through the comment section and check out here. There's some different cryptos. So let me just go through the comment section here. Can you take a look at TLM, says Flint. Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure. Good morning, brother from India, says Ashtosh. Hello, Aman, how are you doing? Solana, also, let's take a look at Solana. Let's take a look at TLM first and then Solana. But first of all, let's all together smash up that like button. I know we can make it. We can make it to 500 likes on this stream. I know we can. We are almost 600 watching right now. So we can make it to 500, guys. It doesn't take anything, okay? It just takes 2 seconds to scroll down, smash up the like button. You'll be helping me out here with this channel insanely. What have we got with TLM? Well, TLM, I was talking about TLM here, saying that we could have, and I'll go through the super chat straight away. TLM could have a larger correction. This support, this resistance, maybe is not going to hold as support, okay? We might see a little bit more of a correction on TLM down to the 30-cent level. And the reason why, and I do like this consolidation that we're having just above 35 cents. It is great, but this one went parabolic in a matter of, 5-6 days. It just went parabolic here. So anything that goes parabolic, at least needs to come halfway down, or even 60-65% Fibonacci retracement easily, because parabolic moves are not sustainable. It might be just 1, 2, 3 entities with a huge amount of money just playing with retail traders. All right, so when we want to get in is into large consolidations, and in my opinion, at least 50% of the actual pump. So what we got here for TLM. From this consolidation right there, this is on the 4 hourly. We got a nice consolidation here for quite a few days, actually a couple of weeks. And if we get the extreme low to the high, we are already hitting that 62% level. We already hit it a couple of times. So that was already good buying zone. If I zoom in here on the chart, you can clearly see that we've been hitting that level, not here. We've hit that level right over there. So that would have been a good trade for some gains. And you know the deal, if you are an old subscriber, I always say that we want to get profits. If you are trading with Fibonacci and you are entering at 50-60% levels, you want to get some profits almost when you're reaching, the all-time high. Not the all-time high, the highs that you created from that pump. So yeah, this would have been a good area. I know it is difficult. Because a lot of people want to wait until we break here and actually, make insane gains. But guys, if you got profits, you need to take them off the table a lot of the times. If it's scalping or day trading or a small swing trade, of course, if you've got a swing trade for a few weeks, then yeah, it doesn't matter. The short-term volatility doesn't matter. I've got loads of swing trades open now. I've been in the red, in the green, in the deep red, and I'm just riding them. So all depending on your style of trading. So my thing here about TLM is that we could lose this level. If we do lose it, the next major support level is going to be the top here, and I do believe so that this area will be a very, very good, nice consolidation for a buying opportunity. Very, very likely if this happens. All right, if we do lose this support level, very likely to come down to the low 30-cent range, and in my opinion, that's going to be a very good buy zone. I think it's very unlikely to see a kind of a pump and dump all the way down from where you pumped here at the low 20-cent range. I think it's very, very unlikely. Now, even though if that happens, that's going to be a great buy zone. But yeah, the low 30 cent level should be holding very, very nicely just by looking at price action and volume. If I zoom in here, you know the deal. Volume, guys, is super important. Price action and volume. Now, it's not looking too good because this is like a head and shoulder kind of pattern, right? It looks like that we are getting a little bit exhausted and we could have a little bit of volatility on TLM here to the downside. So stay cautious. My take here on TLM is, yeah, we could consolidate or lose this 35 cent support range. So stay cautious. This kind of price action is not bullish, all right? This kind of price action is not bullish. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at Solana straight away, and I'm going to go through the super chats, okay, guys? Just, I know I had someone here that wanted me to take a look at Solana. Solana, nothing has changed since the analysis that we made for the last few days. I did this analysis when we were pumping here about this 5 waves and an ABC correction. We came all the way back down to retest the low of the C, which is absolutely fine. This sometimes happens. And we created a beautiful double bottom right over here. Now, it would be ideal to successfully break out from this level, and it looks like we are not going to break out successfully. It looks like volatility is going to come for Solana, potentially going to the as low as $200. We could come as low as $200 here in the next coming days, and then potentially get a bounce from this level. Why get a bounce from this level? Because you got a massive resistance and consolidation right there. As you can see, you got the support level from these higher lows getting bounced every single time. So I wouldn't be surprised to be trading at $200. And in my opinion, that's going to be an excellent buy zone just around the $200 region. This is if it happens, because we might consolidate sideways here and break the resistance on Solana. Overall, Solana, I see Solana hitting all-time high, maybe in days. I'm going to say about a week or two, but it might take days, all right? All depending on this kind of consolidation, and then we might explode. But if we correct, then yeah, that'll be a good buy zone, $200 area. In my opinion, guys, all right? You do not need to do, this is only with looking at my analysis. I think, you know, this is 5 waves of Elliott wave theory. We've had a sharp ABC correction, retesting the C. We bottomed out, and it's off to the races right now. It's going to take a few days. A lot of people get impatient and saying, we're not pumping now. Why aren't we pumping? Why are we dumping? Yeah, Solana could dump to the $200 range easily after this pump. But overall, next coming weeks, it looks like we're going to get a massive bounce and break the all-time highs. Remember, Solana can be traded on Bybit, okay? They've added a huge amount of cryptos here, and it's another way to support the channel. If you're an experienced trader, you can get up to $4,100 worth of bonus. Be careful with leverage trading, okay? Especially on altcoins. Don't use too much leverage. You will get liquidated, and I don't want you to lose money, guys. We are here to make money, not to lose money. So yeah, make sure to check out Bybit. It's another way to support the channel. You get up to $4,100 worth of bonus, and you are supporting the channel also because I get a tiny commission. Top is in May, says Dab. Yeah, well, it is near to the kind of analysis by looking at the total crypto market cap. It is near. Top is going to be in May of 2022, possibly, or April or March. We do not really know. But yeah, around about that time zone, you know, in between March, which would be here, and May right there. So yeah, possibly in between this time zone. I think I'm going to leave this box here. We're going to leave a box here on the total crypto market cap on where the market could potentially peak. So yeah, let me take a look at the super chats, because I got a couple of super chats here, and we need to take a look at them straight away. Right. Got Carl from the moon saying Castor, smash that like button, says Carl. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Castor has been absolutely insane. I'm not sure if you guys seen that it was the second most searched cryptocurrency in November, straight after Bitcoin, overtaking Shiba Inu. Absolutely crazy how Castor is exploding. Token is not even out. Still, the app isn't out. So I guess when it comes out, there's going to be a huge wave of people going into Castor. Definitely going to be revolutionary. You know, imagine there is sending crypto and high fees, and sending crypto is still a little complex. Castor is trying to solve this, all right? And, you know, when the app is out, it's going to be absolutely insane. Just imagine sending crypto for free instantly with an easy, friendly app. It's going to be absolutely insane. BTC dipping, yes. Right, let me take a look at the super chat, and then we'll take a look at Bitcoin straight away. Let me take a look at the super chat. Right, Shaf, thank you very much for the $5. Thank for all your time and info, Andy. Could you check STND as a sleeper as well, please? Absolutely. Let's take a look at STND. STND. I mean, this is the thing. I think Dragon Chain is a sleeping giant. I have some FSN also. I'm not sure if you guys, and I'll go straight away at STN. Let's take a look at STN first. STND. Fusion Protocol, guys. It is popping right now. Fusion Protocol. I'm not sure if you guys remember me talking about Fusion. FSN, guys. It is popping. It is popping. I'll take a look at that one straight away, and then I'll go through the super chat. Okay, so STND, I have no idea what this one is. Standard protocol, it's 1090, so it's a very low cap, 18 million only. This is definitely one that I'll have to take a look at for a project review, and you can join the Telegram group and tag me there. I can give you my opinion on the project if you tag me, and we can have a small conversation about it. But I need to do the research on it. So I will be doing the research after the live stream, I guess. On a lot of cryptos, I like to take a look at them. Standard for digital assets, okay. We'll have to take a look at the roadmap. Oh, a lot of memes here. Okay. I'll take a look at this one after the live stream. But on the chart, yeah, it looks like it has found a bottom. Because, you know, this is on the 4 hourly. We can take a look at the daily. It looks like that we have found a kind of a bottom. We are creating higher lows here on the macro, which is good. And we are just in this massive correction that we created from the pump of October. So remember, in October, a lot of the cryptos were pumping. Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of them, you know, 90% of the cryptos pump, or even 95. So this one went from 35 cents all the way to $1.20. This one already made a 3-4x. A lot of them pump, guys, even though they are nothing. Okay, this is a speculative market. So even the most crappiest coin can pump, and I'm not sure if this is bad or not. I will do a little bit of research after the stream, but looking at the chart, you know, it is clear that we are creating higher lows, and we are potentially finding a bottom here, and this one is going to start pumping. It is pumping right now. It is up 10%. So by looking at the chart, it's not looking too bad. On the macro side, we are creating higher lows, so nothing. I mean, it's too volatile, a lot of pump and dumps, but overall this one is making higher lows, so it looks like we are in a nice healthy trend to the upside. And I will do some analysis and review on this, so make sure to join the Telegram group, and you know, you can tag me there and we will take a look at this project. Now, I want to show you FSN, guys. I've been talking about Fusion Protocol for quite some time right now. It's going to have a correction. This is for sure. It's going to have a correction. But yeah, if we zoom out on FSN, okay. And FSN does not look good on the chart. This one had a pump. It went from 50 cent, okay, in just a few days all the way up to 150. I'm not sure if you're an old subscriber. I think Mark Dutch might remember. I do have a bag of FSN, and I'm just leaving it there. This one had a very exciting pump for the last few days. If you take a look at the chart, also, this one reached almost $10 at its peak in 2018. So yeah, just imagine that. Imagine buying at $4 and it went all the way down to 10 cents in between 2019 and 2020. This one is pumping like crazy. It has some life. It did pump here, came straight back down. It did pump here, straight back down. But I strongly believe in this project, and I think this one is going to have a lot of pumpy action. We've been talking about this one when it was low as 30 cents, 30, 40, 50 cent. I've been talking about it in a few live streams, and now it's starting to have a little bit of pumpy action for the last few days. So yeah, if you take a look at the last 7 days, gone from 60 cents all the way up to peak today at 140. Obviously it's going to have its correction today, but this one is this is a layer 1, okay? Layer 1 blockchain project. It's not been talked about, and they have excellent technology. You can do your research yourself. FSN, Fusion Protocol. So Shaf, thank you for the super chat. Let me just scroll down here quickly and let's take a look at Trey Brady. Cocktail Bar, okay, COC is a metaverse casino, only has 50K in circulation. All casino profits go to SOC holders. Thoughts? Says Trey Brady. Thank you for the $5. Let's take a look. I mean, let's take Cocktail Bar Finance. I guess it's this one. I'll definitely have to do some research on this. But is this one just been out? Okay, it had a massive pump in November. It did a 10x from the 8th of November till the 16th. Yeah, just in about 7-8 days, it's done a 10x. It's having a pretty large correction. I think this one could potentially, we could take a look at the charts here quickly. I don't think there is going to be any charts. No, there isn't. There's no charts here on TradingView. This one's been out for over a year now. Trading at just about, a couple of dollars in early 2021. Definitely have to take a look at this one. Do a little bit of a review. Do a little bit of research. Now, this one, I don't know why, but it's not loading. The page is not loading. The website is not loading, so that is a little bit fishy. Website is not loading. I'll have to do some research on this, but for some reason this one is not loading. I haven't got any charts, so I can't take a look at it. Make sure to join the Telegram group down below. Already when the website is not loading is a little bit fishy. Cocktail Bar Finance, the name is not the best. We haven't got any chart. We haven't got any data here on TradingView, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'm sorry. Make sure to join the Telegram group if it does load and I can take a look at the team and the project. I will definitely get back to you. Make sure to join the Telegram group, the community, and the alerts channel. Right, let's take a look at the rest of the super chats here, and then I'll go through the comment section straight away. Let's take a look here. Rob Med, CK, thanks for the super chat, Rob. CKB, low cap, low price, goodbye, possibly. Andy, let's take a look at this one. CKB. Nervous Network. Okay. This one definitely is something. It's a layer 1. It's got its own blockchain, and smart contracts can be built on this blockchain. And yeah, this is not dipping at the moment. It's almost at its all-time highs. So yeah, we can take a look at the chart with this one. Let's take a look at the chart of CKB. Nervous Network. Well, we did some analysis here. There is some analysis done. Right. This is the analysis that we had. And let me just extend this box. And this must have been on the daily. I mean, it's simple as, looking at this kind of price action that we had. Okay, this you've seen it. This was the only thing that I had on the chart, and we had this massive support level that was turning into resistance, and all of this is volatility. Okay, you're not going to come exact to the exact price level and get a rejection. You know, in trading cryptocurrency is not as easy. You're going to see a lot of wicks and a lot of volatility at some ranges. So this is why you do see a lot of fake outs. Now you can see how we have been rejected at this 2 cent level on CKB. And you know, we have been rejected a few times. We did have a lot of fake outs. This is what happens. Look at this wick coming all the way to the 2.6 cent level and coming straight back down, consolidating at this massive resistance. Now what has happened here? We've already broken out, and we actually must have met the target already from this ascending triangle. This is an ascending triangle right over there. Consolidation, blast off. This is the good thing, guys. When I say I like to see consolidation at resistance areas, and this is beautiful right over there. This is insanely bullish when you have such a large consolidation here for a few days at a major resistance zone. What happens afterwards? You know, the most likely scenario would be exploding out of the resistance. This is what's happened right now. So we have that measured move. If you ask me, your question is it's a low cap, and CKB is not a low cap. I mean, is it the same one? I mean, 800 million is not a low cap. It's more of a mid cap coin. But yeah, definitely it's a layer 1 solution, and yeah, I think this one will have its moment to go to a few $1 billion. So yeah, I mean, this one will go to the few billion, very, very likely. But it's not a low cap, it's a mid cap, 872 million. But yeah, there is a few X's to be made on this one, very, very likely. Now, you know, taking a look at this chart, like I said, we have this ascending triangle that already broken out, and this must have met the target already. You know, this is the measured move, the back of the ascending triangle from the breakout. You know, check out how this one has exactly met the target of this pattern, okay, this ascending triangle right there. So if we take a look at the ascending triangle pattern, you know, that is the measured move. This is the measured move, right? You get the width of the back of the ascending triangle, and that's how you put it from the breakout. And this is what has happened. And why is this an ascending triangle? Because of the resistance, guys. I know there might be some experts here in the comment section, but it's super, super important to explain that why this is an ascending triangle. And this one went exactly to the target. Now, where would have been a great buy zone on this one? All the way down at the support level, just where we just hit that level on the 18th of November. Look how we came all the way down here to this major consolidation range and got a massive bounce. And where would I have took profits? At the highs, because you do not know if you're going to have a successful breakout or you're going to create a double top and come back down. So you want to get at that retracement and get inside of that bounce, get in that bounce at a major support level, and get out at the resistance, which is the top. Okay, I know it looks very, very simple. It is difficult to execute once you're trading. So I think this one is probably just gonna be very, very volatile until we reach the all-time highs. Okay, so this one potentially is going to form, and this is the thing, when you reach all-time highs, usually you don't have a very successful breakout. You know, 20-25% of the times you do actually hit the resistance and break out straight away. What usually happens is you come up here, you slightly break out, you come back down, you slightly break out maybe again, you come back down, and then you have that kind of cup and handle. This is why cup and handles are so strong, because you know, once you come back down here and have the last consolidation before you come back up and retest, this is the moment where you absolutely explode. Okay, so you could almost go all in here at this potential breakout, and you have about a 70-75% chance that you are going to be successful with this breakout. So there is a possibility that this one is forming that kind of pattern. It might take, it might be very volatile till you actually get there. But if you ask me what could happen with this one, yeah, this kind of formation is looking to retest the highs here at the 4.4 cent level, which is the highs on CKB. I have to do a little bit of more research on this one, but this one is definitely, it's a layer 1 smart contract. So yeah, operate dApps from any wallet or solution, access to any asset, any blockchain, layer 2 solutions for seamless scaling, code with flexibility. So yeah, it definitely looks like a pretty decent project. I will do a little bit of research on this one. Got any our partners and investors? You got Huobi, Polychain Capital. Definitely one worth to take. Definitely worth to take a look at. So yeah, make sure to join the Telegram group down below, and I'll definitely take a look at this one also. It looks very interesting. Right, let me take a look at the next super chat. I got Frederick. Welcome to the community. Right. Let me scroll down here because I got Crypto Vantage. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the wisdom, Andy. Appreciate you. You're very welcome. Thank you for the support, guys. I know a lot of you are supporting the channel from a long time, and there are some newcomers that, they're also supporting very much. So thank you very much, all of you. And make sure to smash up that like button. We've got over 500 watching and we've got 300 likes. We can definitely get to 500 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. Insane support from you guys. Now let's take a look at Crow. Let's take a look at Suku. Let's take a look at Dot. Hero. Oh, guys, I really want to take a look at all of these cryptos. Let's take a look at right, let's go with Crow first. Let's go with Crow. I'm going to be a little bit faster, okay, because yeah, it's super hard. I think Crow is going to have a little bit more of a correction, okay. Stay cautious with Crow. We've been taking a look at Crow for the last few days, and there's a little bit of a hype. This one's I think it is gonna come back down, at least to the 60 cent or even 55 cent level. Very possible in the next coming days. Okay, be careful. This one had a little bit of a hype here. Now a very strong level on Crow is 55-60 cent level, and why, you may ask? Because it did have, one of its moments with a huge amount of volume around that area in between 55 and, actually from 50 cents to 65 cents. So that level here where we do have this 4 hourly candlestick with this huge amount of volume is going to be a very strong area. It is very likely going to be the next area where we consolidate. Now we are creating lower highs here. We are getting supported from this base. You know the deal. The more you retest it, the more you knock on the door, the more you bang it, the more likely it is going to be broken. And the next major level is this one right over here, which is in between the 55 and 60 cent level. This is where we have this type of consolidation here for in between the 18th of November till the 20th. With pretty large volume, so it is our next major level to pay attention on Crow. When would I become bullish on Crow? I would become bullish on Crow as soon as we break this major resistance zone. Okay, this major level from this lower high. This is the moment you will need to become bullish, guys. When you start creating, right? A higher low, a higher high. Okay, you are creating lower highs. As soon as you create the next one, then on that kind of retracement would be a good buying zone if we successfully break out from this resistance and turn it into support. This is the 75 cent range. For the moment, it looks like Crow could potentially have one more last dip. So yeah, something to pay attention on Crow in the next coming days. Let's take a look at Polkadot. And yeah, I was pretty surprised on Polkadot. I did a trade and I did get stopped out on this one. it's not looking too good on Polkadot, because check out this trend line that I have here. We can go on to the daily, and yeah, it's not looking too good if you ask me. I'm gonna expect that Polkadot is gonna double bottom here at the $33 range. We had this trend line from these higher lows, and I very much expected Polkadot to hold this level, hold this trend line, and continue to the upside. But we didn't. We did not. You know, I see this as, since the low part of July, we had the waves here. We got one wave, 2, 3, 4. I did think that this level, that $38 level, because we had a major resistance turning into support, was going to hold. And this was the level that we were going to get a bounce, but we didn't. It broke. We broke support, and now we are getting supported from this major level, which is the $33. We created one low there. Could we have another retest? I want to think that Polkadot is going to double bottom here. And one of the reasons why is because of, you know, this massive consolidation that we have here from the first wave. Got the third wave there, fourth wave. The fourth wave retests the top of the first wave. So we should be consolidating and finding a bottom here above the $30 range. Above $30, low 30s should be the low here for Polkadot. Now, what I do not like from this is that we retested the trend line of these higher lows, turning it into support, turning it into resistance, sorry. We broke support, turned into resistance. Look how we bounced from it. Absolutely insane. We didn't manage to get above it. Huge resistance. This is the $38 range. You know, we exactly, look how many times. So classic technical analysis, we broke it, came back up, rejection here at $38. I want to expect that Polkadot is not going to drop below $32, and we are going to create a double bottom in the next coming days. Something to pay attention: if we start making a double bottom here and start breaking $38, it is full bull mode on Polkadot again, very likely to meet these highs of $54 if we start breaking $38. Okay, if we start breaking $38, it is full bull mode on Polkadot again. We'll be getting back into the structure. Currently, it is losing structure here, but I am pretty confident on Polkadot because we do have this huge consolidation from this first wave. Second wave, we got the wave down here. We are consolidating. We are going sideways in between $32 and $38 for the last few days because of this massive consolidation that we had on the first wave. So in my opinion, very likely that we'll be bottoming out at the low 30s for Polkadot. Right, enough of that. Enough of Polkadot. Let's take a look at Hero. And I got a super chat. I need to go through the super chat straight away also. Let's take a look at Hero though first. Quick look at Hero. And I know Hero has been pumping. I know Meta Hero looks exciting. Oh wow, I got something here. I have an arc here. When did we create this arc? I cannot remember when we saw this, when I created this arc. But yeah, looking at this looks pretty exciting. I'm not sure when I did this. I can't remember, but this was already on the chart. Yeah. This one actually continued this arc and continued to the upside. Now, what could happen with this one? Well, I know BitBoy Crypto did mention this one. I'm not sure if it was on the 27th or 28th. Okay, you know the deal. These big influencers do influence the price on it. I know it's a great project, Metaverse. I know everybody's super hyped with the Metaverse. A little bit of too much pumpy action here for me on this one. I would wait for a potential retracement. We are getting exhausted The pumpy action is getting exhausted. We are having, on the 1 hourly, massive bearish divergence where we are creating lower highs on the RSI, higher lows, higher highs on the price action. Yeah, expect some kind of correction on this one. Be careful with this one. Massive bearish divergence on the 4 hourly, also lower highs on RSI, higher lows. Be careful, be careful. This one's been pumping like crazy. It's done over a 50% pump for the last week. Stay cautious, stay cautious. Now, where I would become very bullish on this one would be coming all the way down to retest the 16 cent level. If this one comes to 16 cent and starts having a little bit of volatility around that range, this is screaming for a buy zone, okay? And this could happen, this could happen. This one's pumped like crazy for the last few days. Expect a correction. Especially when you're seeing volume going down. Volume is going down while we are going up still, okay? So you can maybe see a spike in red volume here just to have that correction. Stay cautious, guys. Stay cautious with this one. It's not going to be bad. It's going to be good. If we correct to these levels, to the 16 cent range, it's going to be good. That will be a very good buy zone. If you buy now, you are risking for that potential drop. I do not see this as a bull flag, or could it be a bull flag? Could it be I mean, it's like an ascending channel, ascending broadening wedge. Stay cautious with this one. If we start dropping from here in the next coming hours, yeah, it's going to be looking like price is getting exhausted and we might have a pretty decent correction. Not guaranteed, guys. Just be careful. I mean, if you buy here, you are buying at the very close from the top, okay? And if you buy here, then you'll have to be in the loss for the next couple of weeks after that correction. Just stay cautious. David James, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the content. GLQ low cap 17 million Web3. Okay, I'm very excited. Web3 L2s. Very excited. Very excited. Let's take a look at this one. I'll definitely, if it's a Web3, I'm going to take a look at it. That is for sure. One Web3 that I'm extremely bullish on is GraphLink Protocol. I've heard about this one before. GraphLink Protocol. It does ring a bell. I'm going to take a look at this one on the chart straight away. I'll do a project review after the stream for myself. If you want to join Telegram, make sure to join it and tag me if you want to talk about the project. Right, one that I'm really bullish on, and I got someone from the community, apart from Metis, which is a layer 2, is Saito, which is also Web3. Very, very bullish on this project. Very, very bullish. Someone told me about this project in a live stream. I can't remember who it was, and it was just around this range, just around the 2.5 cent level. Okay, just about to explode, and I loved this chart. I was seeing the higher lows. I was seeing this massive consolidation that it had for months, and it did came out on April actually. So it was inside of that, pumpy action that we had on altcoins, and then had that massive correction. It wasn't so massive. It went from 2.3 cents all the way down to the 0.006 cents range for a few months. Anyway, point is, I did some research on this one. Web3, extremely bullish. We can take a look at the charts on this. Okay, here. And this one absolutely exploded just a few days after we actually mentioned it on the live stream. We did talk about it when it was around about 2.6 cents. So this one did over 3x, absolutely exploded. Very excited for this project. Looks very, very good. Web3. So let's take a look at this one, David, that you're talking about, which is GLQ on KuCoin. Right, we can zoom out on the daily. And wow, this one's having a little bit of pumpy action right now. So this one's already doing about a 2x just in the last couple of days. We haven't got too much data actually on this one on TradingView, but we are definitely going to take a look at it. Yeah, this one's having it's 17 million market capitalization. Fully diluted 27. This one's a baby still. It is a baby. Might be really cool project. I will take a look at the project. It's having a little bit of an explosive action right now here. Now, as you can see, we're just about losing this higher low structure, but you do not lose a higher low structure until you break the last higher low, and the last higher low was right over here. This is the last higher low. So you kind of found a support level at the last higher low, absolutely exploded. Now, I think this one might be getting some type of resistance. This is on the daily chart. We might see this one correcting a little bit right now, because you can clearly see, if I do connect the daily, we might have a successful breakout from this kind of ascending, broadening wedge, because I connected the higher highs here, as you can see, on the daily close. The wicks, it doesn't matter because it's just noise. It looks like that we are having a successful, might be having a successful breakout. If we close the daily well above the 5 cent level, it's going to be looking very bullish. Very likely that we are going to get supported here and continue to the upside. Looks like an exciting project. Make sure to join the Telegram group, because I will be taking a quick look at this one. Not taking a look at this one on the live stream. I got it in Spanish right now. I'm not going to do a project review. The no-code protocol for building on blockchain. Definitely have to take a look at the roadmap, investors, partners, and see their activity. But if it's a Web3, definitely going to take a look at it. Thanks very much for the super chat. Make sure to join the socials down below. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the next super chat. Coach Xuan Cadena. Let's take a look at Cadena straight away also. What is the ticker symbol for Cadena? Is it KDA, I think. KDA, Cadena, yeah. Right, yeah, Cadena. What we talked about Cadena is, as soon as Cadena does manage to break above the last low high from this kind of structure, you could arguably discuss that you are creating a kind of a descending wedge here. So we could come to much lower levels here on Cadena. 62% levels is already the low $14 range. There is a possibility that Cadena could still come down to lower levels. Now, I don't think we're going to go much lower than $14, but this is already starting to be in a good buy zone, okay? It's starting to be in a good buy zone. So let's try and see if we are going to manage to break here the resistance. And as soon as we break resistance here, we can get into any type of consolidation if we start breaking the last lower high, okay? Looks like pretty bullish that we are forming a kind of descending wedge. I mean, volume is great. You know, this is what we want to see on a chart. We want to see low volume. We want to see the volume going down. You know, when we see pump action like this, with this amount of volume and the volume going down while the price is going down, this means that the selling pressure is very low, okay? There's not too much buying pressure. But the reason why there's not too much buying pressure is because it's already pumping, you know. People are not interested, you know. The big players are not interested in buying here. They're not interested in buying pressure. They're just going to push the price down a little bit with very low volume. There is going to be some people that are selling slightly. So this is why the selling pressure is going down and down and down until you find a base, you find a floor, and that is the moment you want to step in. You want to step in aggressively as soon as you start finding a little bit of a floor. So this one is starting to be in a buy zone, okay? Cadena is starting to be in a buy zone. Remember, a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers talking about Cadena when it was at $20, $22, $24, $26. A lot of hype on Cadena. Now, I don't see much people talking about Cardano because it's boring, it's having a correction, but this is the moment where we're going to start becoming bullish when you're having this nice correction. So Cardano looking pretty good. It is starting to be in a buy zone. All right, I'm not sure if Cardano can be traded, guys, on Bybit. Is it one of them that they added? No. Guys, if you're interested in trading, you got the link down below in the description or in the comment section. Okay, the pinned comment, you get up to $4,100 worth of bonus with my link in the description, only for experienced traders. Be careful with leverage trading platforms, all right, because it is very risky. Now, this is a way to help the channel. Okay, I do get a small commission, you get the best bonus available, and it's a way to support the channel. Now let's take a look at what else shall we take a look at. I've got Bill Dunk here for super chat. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Can you look at Sheep Nobi Shinka as ticker symbol? Yeah, let's take a look at this one. Is this one is it it's a meme coin? Shibnobi Shinka. I guess it's a meme coin. Shibnobi, the world's most deadly Shiba. Oh my god. Most deadly Shiba. Buy Shinka now. Okay, what is this? What is this? It's Shiba Inu dressed as a ninja. Oh. We haven't seen everything yet on the meme space, you know. We can see Shiba Inu dressed up as, you know, who knows? Who knows? Shiba Inu dressed as a princess or something. Right. I'm not sure if there's going to be any chart data on this one, but we can take a look. We can take a look at this. Shinka. Yeah, we do not have any price data here. It's only against wrapped Ethereum, and yeah, it's not looking good on this one. But it is up 36%. Okay, it's had a little bit of round formation after this correction. It did find a bottom. It is starting to pump right now. Now, what is the utility? What is this? You know, in the unrest of the Sengoku period, lone mercenary active in eager province and right. I just don't want to. I'm not sure what we got here. Safe and secure, 5% LP tax, passive income, marketing wallet. I think a lot of them are very similar, like Saitama Inu and all of these meme coins. I think it's just another meme coin. I think there's maybe nothing special. I'll take a look at it 5 minutes. I will take a look 5 minutes at the roadmap and see the team. But yeah, I'm not too inspired on these meme coins. Okay. Yeah, not too inspired about this. So. Bill Dunk, I think this one is just, you know, it might have a massive hype. I have no idea. It might have a massive hype. I do not know. Make sure to join the Telegram group. I will take a quick look at it and give you my opinion. Mana is dipping right now. What's happening with Mana? Let's take a look at Mana straight away. Let's take a look at Mana. Right, let's take a look at Mana. Right, yeah, it's not looking too great. Not looking too great. Yeah, I remember this one. We talked about this one, yeah, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? And you know, I guess Joseph, I guess the The moderators will remember this about Mana, because I know they're here, they listen, they are strong supporters. You know, Mana did have an excellent run up late October, beginning of November. Then, you know, beginning of November had a decent correction right here. What happened? We created a double bottom right there. We started 5 waves from the bottom here that we created in the beginning of November. We created 1 wave, 2, 3, 4, 5, being a little bit of a blow off top, okay, being a little bit too hyped. We were reaching about the $6, almost $6 here for Mana. Now we are having a decent correction. What type of correction? Well, an ABC correction. Where do the ABC corrections end? They could possibly end round about the first wave. Where is the first wave? Right over here. Now, Mana could come down easily to the $3.60 in the next coming days. We can also take a look at the fib extension right over here and go from the high to the low. Fib extension does take us all the way here to the 3.60 cents. So it does make sense. And we are just about losing that support level. Yeah, Mana is very likely going to hit $3.60 in the next coming days. The reason why is because we are losing this support level, guys. We have the 5 waves from Elliott wave theory. What happens after 5 waves? You have an ABC steep correction, right? I can see that we are having this kind of action. Right? So yeah, $3.60 is in the cards for Mana in the next coming days. So stay cautious with Mana. Mana is time to short Mana maybe to the $3.60 range and not long in it. I think that the $3.60 should be holding. We've got insane support. We've got a huge amount of volume. So yeah, expect Mana to have an insane bounce or an insane consolidation where there's huge amount of volume there, round about 360. So very likely that Mana is going to continue dipping. Okay. So yeah, Prime XBT. I wish Mana was on Prime XBT. I would be. Dow Jones is having a little bit of a dip right now. Traditional stocks are dipping. They are dipping right now. So yeah, let's take a look at the 1 minute. Maybe it is time to short. If we have a retracement, I might be shorting the stocks after the live stream, guys. Remember, Prime XBT, you used to get a better bonus. I think this bonus will be coming soon. It's getting 50% added to your deposit. They haven't got this bonus for the moment. Now you get 25% discount. I really like this one for day trading because you're using Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT as collateral, and you can trade stocks on this. You can trade gold, Forex, and you get 25% discount off fees, all right, on Prime XBT. You got the link in the description. There will be a better bonus coming soon. I guess the 50% added to your deposit will be coming soon. If you use my link now, you will be eligible for that bonus also in the future. Mana, guys, expect Mana to have that decent drop down to 360, losing support right now live on the stream. It looks like that we are going to have a little bit of a correction on Mana down to the 360 range. Okay, so yeah, bumpy ride ahead in the immediate short term. We can take a look at the total crypto market cap also. It is having a little bit of correction. Even though the months ahead are looking very bullish, yeah, immediate short term, we could have some rides, okay? We can have some rides, guys. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's take a look at the rest of the comment section. Let's take a look at ADA. Phantom also. ADA, Phantom. Yeah, Gala. I've taken a look at Gala already. Let's take a look at ADA. Oh, ADA coming back down. It looks like ADA was managing to get above this major resistance. Now, we do know that the $1, the $1.80, $1.70 is very strong resistance for ADA. In the past, we've seen a lot of consolidation on the daily, also massive support. So yeah, this is what's happening right now. We broke this level, came back up, coming back down. Not looking too good in the immediate short term for ADA. Now, could we find a bottom here at $1.50? We know that $1.50 is an insane support level, guys. I'm expecting ADA to potentially find a bottom here at $1.50. $1.50 has been a crazy resistance zone. Should be holding very nicely as support. We might be coming back down to the 150 in the immediate short term for ADA. So stay cautious on ADA for a potential double bottom. ADA is going to be looking bullish as soon as we break $1.80, okay? Successfully. As soon as we break $1.80, it's going to be looking very bullish. Till then, we are beneath a major resistance zone, which is the $1.70-80 range. Until we do not get above that area, it's not going to be looking good on ADA. Right, let me go here through the comment section. Right, I got a super chat from Musayab. Thank you for the €2. Can you please look into Wayu? It is a low cap. Let's take a look at Wayu. Wayu. Let's take a look at Wayu. It is it's on the Binance Smart Chain. Wayu. When was this released? Having a little bit of a correction, having a very sharp correction right now. I did have a little bit of pumpy action in October. What is this one? Got NFTs built for adoption, designed for a brighter NFT future. Wayu is an NFT revolution. Starts with Wayu. We are providing the richest ecosystem to support the adoption of NFTs through a multi-chain platform. Okay, right. We launch marketplace, Wayu pieces. I'll have to take a look at this one, but I do not know if it's a low cap. Volume 76,000 in the last 24 hours, so it's definitely a low cap coin. I'm not sure if we're going to have any data here to take a look at the charts. No, Wayu. No. We do not have any data. Make sure to join the Telegram group because we're mainly doing technical analysis. We're not doing project reviews. So make sure to join Telegram group. You know, we could not take a look at a project in 10 minutes, 15 minutes on a live stream. We need a little bit of more time than that. And yeah, I will definitely take a look at this one. It's on the Binance Smart Chain, so that is a red flag already for me. But yeah, I'll definitely have a quick look. Make sure to join the Telegram group, and yeah, make sure to tag me because I do take a look at the projects after the live stream. Right, DigiB. Oh, I sold my bags of Digibyte, and I am about to buy back in. Okay. Mark Dutch, one of my moderators, made me sell my DigiB. He made me sell my DGB. No, he didn't actually, but it's looking boring, but this is the moment where you want to become extremely bullish. I know it's hard, I know it's boring, but this one's looking like it wants to explode. I strongly believe that Digibyte is going to hold this 4 cent level, okay? Very likely that this 4 cent level is going to be held by Digibyte. They are not too active. It's got an insane community. We haven't lost the last higher low here on Digibyte. I'm extremely bullish on Digibyte. Digibyte will be trading well above the 25 cent level in the next coming months. We do not know when. It is over a 5x. I do see Digibyte making a 5x easily in the next coming months. Could it go higher? Yes, of course. But being conservative, I would say 25 cent. And, you know, we could make a little bit of speculation because if we did break the all-time high here of 18 cent, This is on the Binance exchange. If we do break the 18 cent in the next coming months, you know, just by looking at pure speculation, you know, 1.6 is a target, okay, after breaking highs. It would be 27 cents. I do see Digibyte trading at 27 cents. That would be my conservative target. 42 cent would be an aggressive peak or end of cycle for Digibyte in the coming months. So yeah, I do see easily a 5x, easy 5x on Digibyte in the next coming months. I know a lot of people are going to say 50x, 100x. Yeah, but no. Let's be a little bit more realistic with price targets, please. I am a moon boy, but I'm also realistic. AVAX, let's take a look at AVAX. Almost as good as Casta Bolognese. Oh man. Mark Dutch. Guys, you need to join the Telegram group. Mark Dutch is really active there, and yeah, he's insane. Matic Network, AVAX. Okay, let's take a look at Matic and AVAX. Matic Network. What's happened to Matic? Is Matic correcting? Okay, no, Matic is looking pretty good. Having a little bit of struggling to get above this range right now. You know, take a look at Matic and look how we've just peaked around about that $2.35 right over here. This was back in May. We are struggling to get above this area. Now, my take here on Matic is that we are going to consolidate here. I don't think we're going to have a massive correction. It doesn't make sense here that we're having a massive correction just yet. We are inside the fifth wave, right? We are creating waves here, and I think, you know, we are inside the fifth one. I think we should be going to much higher levels and all consolidating and then continuing up. We've got a lot of resistance, so it does make sense to consolidate here near the highs, right? It does make sense to consolidate. I see consolidation here on Matic. I don't think we're going to come back down to the 150, 160 range, okay? It doesn't make any sense. Even though we did, we are going to still we're still going to be in a massive uptrend here on the macro. But I think a consolidation is more likely here on Matic. In the immediate short term. Let's take a look. Okay, I've got a couple of super chats. I had Matic. Let's take a look at AVAX, and I'll go through the super chat here straight away. Just a quick look. No. Not looking too good. AVAX not looking too good. This could end up a little bit bloody here. We could come down to much lower levels. I do not like this kind of price action. This is not looking too exciting. And again, AVAX had an insane run up. It had an insane parabolic run up. What happened? Well, you know, this is not sustainable. These kind of run ups for the last few weeks are not sustainable. A little bit of a hype here. This hype needs to cool off. Now, there's a very strong base here, very strong support on AVAX around about the $100. This is where we got a bounce. We actually posted a tweet on this about the $100 being a very, very strong support level, very likely to get a strong bounce. And we did get that bounce from the $100. Now, all depending in the next coming days. If we do get another bounce from this level, then yeah, we would have to wait for AVAX to come all the way back up here. As soon as we break this lower high, it's where the moment where we're going to become bullish. I'm not sure if this is going to be achievable in the next coming days. We might come to slightly lower levels. If we do break, you know, are we forming a descending triangle here potentially? And this is on the 4-hourly chart. I mean, this would be the worst case scenario, coming back down to the $80 levels. I mean, we were only trading at those levels less than a month ago, so it wouldn't be look at the chart here though. It's gone insanely parabolic. I wouldn't be surprised to see AVAX trading at the $80 levels and bottoming out at those levels. I mean, I'm sorry if you are extremely bullish on it, but this is what happens. You do have sharp corrections if you have sharp run-ups like this, you do have sharp corrections and bottom out and find a base at some point. So yeah, stay cautious on AVAX. If we start breaking this resistance of this lower high, then it's going to be looking good. It will be looking good again. This might be a double bottom. So stay cautious on this double bottom. Pay attention on this potential resistance breakout. Then you could become bullish on AVAX again. For the moment, we are in a corrective moment. So no signs of bottoming out yet until we actually create a second bottom or a higher low here on the 4 hourly. Bobby Lass, thank you for the super chat. Could you do a quick look at Kuhira? Yes, of course. Let's take a look at Kuhira straight away. What is the ticker symbol? Is it Kuhira? Kuhi. Let's take a look at Kuhi straight away. We do not have any price. We don't have any data here on TradingView, so it looks like we're gonna have to just take a look quickly at the website. It's just been launched at the end of November, it seems. There's no more data here on KuCoin. Kuhira is committed to leveling the playing field in decentralized finance by building dApps for regular crypto users. Right. We don't have any data here. We could take a quick look at the website, see what this project really is. Be a killer whale and beat the bots at their own game. Bid on liquidated assets on Terra with Orca. Kuhira is committed to leveling the playing field. Orca liquidate assets on Terra at click of a button. Okay. Right, I'm looking at the investors and partners here. Not too exciting. Vision, okay. Where's the roadmap? The tokens? Yeah, I need a little bit of more information here on the website. I'll definitely take a look at it. I'll have to lose 15-20 minutes at least to take a look at this project. It looks like it doesn't have much information. Read the light paper. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Make sure to join the Telegram group, okay? I'm not going to go through the white paper here, the light paper. But yeah, make sure to join the Telegram group and I'll get back to you. I will take a look at these projects that we've mentioned on the live stream. We're basically doing technical analysis. So yeah, we're not doing project reviews, but I like to take a look at the project after the stream, and you can contact me on the Telegram group. You can tag me there and we can talk about that project. Contentos is a beast. What's going on with Contentos? Contentos 68% pump. Oof. This one's absolutely exploding right now. Contentos. Oh wow, having a really decent pump right now. Look at Dent. We can take a look at Dent straight away. Why not? Hi Andy, can you take a look? Please look at Qtum. Great TA. Thank you very much, Anki. Let's take a look at Dent first and then Qtum. Okay. I hope. Do I have more super chats? All right. Let me take a look at the super chat also. So quick look at Dent. See what's going on. We can zoom out a little bit here on Dent. All right, take a look at Dent here. Taking a look at Dent. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. It did lose this higher low structure. As you can see, we were bouncing very nicely from there, there, and there. Lost this level. Not looking too good. We're actually losing the last lower high and we are getting rejected from it. If I zoom in here on the chart, you know, it is important to hold the last lower high from a breakout. So this one right over here was the last lower high. You break out the trend line. We've lost this level and we're currently getting rejected. Now, is this going to be a double bottom and we're going to continue to the upside? Maybe yes it is. As soon as we start getting above successfully the 5 level here on Dent, yeah, we've still got a lot of resistance to tackle here for Dent. We've lost an uptrend structure here. We've created a new lower low and not a lower high, a higher low, sorry. So this is the thing, you are creating higher lows, you're starting to create a lower high. Let's see the next attempt, okay, if we struggle, and then you might be creating a lower high also. Right, you are going to start creating a lower high right over here. Right there. So, yeah, Dent has a lot of work to do to start getting above major resistance. The structure looks like it is changing. I have no idea about this project, but the chart is not looking great. It is struggling at this moment. Right, I got this. Frederick, thank you for the $5 super chat. Did you know that Tiger King coin staking will be available next week, and that the team is working on dApps like Chain Chat? Tiger King. Don't tell me this is that guy from that's got loads of tigers there in the US. Tiger King. The Tiger King. I guess, is it T King? Is it this one? Did you know Tiger King coin staking will be available next week? Tiger King coin, from meme coin to meaningful dApps. Yeah, it is this guy from the Netflix series. This guy that loves tigers, and he's got like competition. Anyway, I'll definitely take a look at this one. But yeah, I mean, staking. Yeah, staking is almost everywhere right now, right? So there's nothing new on this. Thanks for the super chat, Frederick. Make sure to join Telegram group down below. Let me just scroll down here in the comment section. BTC, let's take a look at Bitcoin. BTC dumping. Oh no. Are we losing major levels, guys? We're losing major levels. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. 56,000 is broken. We are going down. Red alert here, guys. Red alert. We are going down. Bitcoin is losing a major support. 4 hourly. Let's zoom in. Not looking good. Not looking good in the immediate short term, okay? Immediate short term, not looking good. Bitcoin is breaking the $56,000 support level. We could see a little bit of volatility, guys. We could be hitting the 54K, even the 53K in the next coming hours, maybe a day or two. Get ready, guys. There's going to be a little bit of turbulence here. We are dipping. We are going to lower levels. Stay cautious, guys. Be careful with leverage trades. But yeah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. We could come as low as 54, even 53K levels, and still be looking pretty good, okay, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm worried about the 52K. I'm worried about 52K. If we lose 52K, yeah, then yeah, I'm going to start getting worried. I will get worried. As long as we're above 52k, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, ETH dumping also. Let's take a look at Ethereum. All of them are going to be dumping, guys. All of them. Up, up, up. Oof. Ethereum is at critical support level right now. Critical support level. We got the resistance here from these lower highs. Very strong support at 4,350. Let's see if this level is going to hold. If we don't lose this level, it could get a little bit bloody for Ethereum. We can come as low as $4,000 if we do lose this support. Okay, stay cautious. Stay cautious. In my opinion, this level should be holding. We could see some wicks to the downside to the 4,300. All depending on sentiment, guys. If we take a look at the Dow Jones, you know, Dow Jones is finding a floor right now. It is bottoming out. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad just yet. Right. Everything is crashing, guys. Quantum. Oh, yes. I will take a look at Quantum straight away. Qtum. Let's take a look at Qtum. Right, let's go to the daily chart on Quantum. A lot of volatility here, not managing to break above this resistance. Yeah, Quantum could come down to the $12 range and still be looking pretty bullish, in my opinion. We are in a very healthy uptrend still. So yeah, we could correct all the way down to that $13 range easily and still be looking pretty good. $13-12 range and still be looking pretty good here for Quantum. Actually, it would be looking like a good buy zone. You want to buy at the lowest part and get ready for those potential pumps. So Quantum not looking too bad here on the chart. Still in a very healthy uptrend. Dragon Chain. Yeah, Dragon Chain is maybe going to the 9 cents. I'm slightly in a loss on Dragon Chain, but this is a long-term hold. Long-term hold. Yeah, Dragon Chain just round about that 10-cent level. Like, you know, looking at the macro, guys, this is what I got for Dragon Chain. And, you know, this is on the logarithmic. This is huge. This is huge, all right? This is multi-year consolidation. On the logarithmic, it looks better. But if you take a look at the, you know, at the normal, at the linear, look at this. This project looks like it's dead. And it's not dead, guys. I can assure you it's not dead. If you take a look at the daily here on this potential, and we could come as low as 7 cents, okay? Easy 7 cents, and would still be looking okay on this arc structure. Looking at this analysis, I think Dragon Chain in the next coming weeks, potentially, a month or two, we could have a very extended leg up here on Dragon Chain if we follow this arc, okay? We could come as low as 7 cents easily and it still be looking okay. It will still be looking okay. 6-7 cents, you know, as long as we don't lose this low, it will still be looking okay inside of this arc. Important to hold the 6-7 cent level. Very bullish on this one. He is, you know, the CEO is super active. They've got really, you know, United States is going to be heavily involved with Dragon Chain. You know, there is some really cool news coming out. And, you know, you need to take a look at this chart, for example. Let's take a look at, what was it? What? Hero. You know, it is super important to zoom out and take a look at, and hang on a second, you know, look at this beautiful arc, okay? This was forming an arc also, right over there. And this is only in the very low time frames. This is on the 4-hourly, okay? I was looking at Dragon Chain on the daily and looking since 2018. But, you know, when you form these arcs, you know, you start forming higher lows, and you know you need to go with the trend, okay? You need to start going with the trend. And if you take a look at Dragon Chain, we are just around this area from this arc, right? Where you've pumped, you've dumped, you've pumped, you've dumped. We are around this range. I'm not saying that Dragon Chain is going to absolutely explode out the arc, but I know it's a really active project, and it's looking insanely good. Insanely good if you zoom out here on the daily inside of this arc. Not financial advice, but yeah, I definitely got a bag of this. No financial advice. Do your own research, guys. Don't do what I do. I'm willing to lose money on this, okay? I'm willing to risk money on Dragon Chain. I just look at the charts and I think, wow, this looks extremely good. And I've had a deep dive into Dragon Chain, and it looks pretty solid, okay? This is crypto. There's a huge amount of volatility. Yeah, Bitcoin is dumping. Yeah, no problem at all, guys. No problem. As long as I'm going to start getting worried if we lose $52,000. Okay, if we do lose 52k, I'm going to start. It's going to be looking a little bit worrying for Bitcoin. We could come as low as 52.5, 53. Yeah, see a little bit of volatility there. I won't be worried. Okay. We could come as low as $52,000, guys. It is fine. It is fine. It is fine. A lot of panic here in the comment section. Right, let me take a look at the super chats, because I do think I've got a couple of super chats here. I have at least got one. Let me take a look at the super chat here from New in your channel, learning a lot of things. Can you check Crow? Thanks a lot. John Real, thanks for the super chat. Yes, of course, I can take a look at Crow straight away. Let's take a look at Crow. And like I mentioned on Crow, I think Crow could come as low as 55-60 cent level, okay? It's very, very likely, actually. I've been talking about this one at the beginning of the stream, and it looks like we are losing this major level. This major level is the 65 cents, currently just trading at about 65 cents. So it is a major level here. We've been bouncing several times. This is on the 4 hourly. We've got to bounce here. We've got to bounce there. We've got to bounce there. We've got to bounce here. How many times are we going to bounce? Because every time we bounce, we are losing buying pressure. We are making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Is the next bounce going to be the explosive one? It doesn't look like it by looking at this chart. I think it is likely that we are going to hit 60 cents here for Crow, okay? And it will, I mean, this is good. This might be a very good buy zone. 55-60 cent level. Looking at the volume, we've got a huge wall of money. A lot of people have been buying at these levels in between 40 cents and 55 cents. There's a lot of money in this range, okay? So yeah, just for entertainment purposes, I want to take a look at the VPVR, which is the volume profile. This is a very, very good indicator. Institutions look at this indicator a lot. Now, yeah, as you can see here on the VPVR, we got, you know, it's going to fall pretty fast down to the 58 cent level, in my opinion. We've got a huge gap where we're currently at. This is going to fall pretty fast. Hardly anybody has been trading in between these levels. We've only got potentially a couple of entities that have bought up these levels. As you can see, there's a massive hole on the VPVR in between the 66 and the 58 cent level. So it's very, very likely we are going to lose this range, and we are going to come here to the 60 cent range on Crow, okay? But it is also very likely that, you know, looking at the volume profile, this is where you start having some volume. We do have strong volume here in these candlesticks. So it is likely that the 55-60 cent level is going to hold very, very nicely. But yeah, expect Crow to correct a little bit more. And then if we start going sideways here, it's time to buy in. It is time to buy in at that sideways action, because you'll potentially be having that A, B, see correction, and there you might be finding a floor before you start pumping. We've got strong levels here at the 55-60 cent level. Look at the VPVR. This is when you have a spike of volume, and there's no volume at all in between 66 cents and 58. So yeah, expect that drop down to the 60 cent level or high 50 cent level. Thanks for the super chat, guys. Yeah, don't worry, please. What's going to happen? Please, what's going to happen with BTC? It's insane how I've got a spike on viewers right now because we are dropping in price. It's absolutely insane. It's really cool. It's really cool when when you're doing videos on YouTube, when you're doing YouTube videos, and also you're doing live streams. I was currently around about 400 or 500 viewers. Now it's spiked all the way up to 700 viewers. First of all, you need to smash up that like button, guys, if you want to help me out here. I think everything's looking okay on Bitcoin. We could come as low as $53,000 easily in the next coming hours, and it will still be looking very, very good. If you are an old subscriber from my channel, you know that this is a major resistance from the descending wedge. We've broken out of it, consolidated. Now we are just having a little bit of dippy action. It's absolutely fine. We're consolidating. We're going sideways. Just having a little bit of dip action. It is fine. We were just trading at the low $53,000 a few days ago. Come on, guys. Relax, relax. I'll get nervous as soon as we break $52,000. It's pathetic. We're just having a little bit of a correction here. We've got very, very strong support level here, right over there. So yeah, as long as we hold $52,000, it's fine. We could even hit 51 and have a little bit of volatility. Smash up that like button, yeah, for sure. All depends on the S&P 500. Yeah, sadly, Ahmed, yeah, Dow Jones, S&P, and we could take a look at the S&P, straight away here and just have a quick zoom out and, not looking good, huh? Not looking good on the S&P 500. We are at critical levels here. This was the high that we created back in the beginning of September. This is the level that I was looking at. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. We got a nice spike on volume profile here. This is where we're currently holding. You know what? I have a feeling that we're going to get a massive bounce from this level. But you know the deal. You know the deal with this. Where is it? Where is it? The C19, guys, the new variant that there is, it's getting a little bit it's getting a little bit scary here in Spain. I'm from Spain, I'm from Mallorca, and they are starting to ask for the passports, your vaccine passports and rest of it. I don't want to talk too much about it, just in case I do get banned. I know if you talk a lot about the green creature, then yeah, you might get look at SPX, not futures. Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't matter really, in my opinion. We could take S&P 500. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Futures, M&E, it doesn't matter. SPX, it's the same asset. We are at this major level, which is the 4,500 points area. I have a feeling we're going to get a bounce from here, but it all depends on the panic, guys. If we see something similar that we saw back here, I mean, look at the C19, the green creature panic that we had here, and it was crazy. This only took a couple of weeks. It only took a couple of weeks to go from 3,400 points down here to 2,200. Look at BTC. BTC went from 10,000, was it about $10,000 down to about 3,600, something like that was the lows. It was crazy. My portfolio got drained there. and I was investing over a year already in crypto. I think it's not going to be that bad. Okay, it's not going to be that bad. That C19 variant is not going to be that bad. Yeah, don't talk about it. Not worth the risk of censorship. Yeah. I have heard from other channels that if you talk a lot about it, your channel will, you might get banned. That is for sure. FUCK traditional markets. No, because if the S&P or Dow Jones does get a massive hit in the next coming weeks, yeah, sorry guys, sorry to say that crypto will get hit also. Crypto will get hit heavily. So I can see some people saying black swan event for markets. Black swan event, you can't predict a black swan event. I think people are just getting a little bit cautious right now. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm expecting a bounce actually here from the S&P. Should be getting a bounce from the 4,500 points. No problem at all. Look how many types of correction that we had like this on the S&P and recovered. Yeah, this looks like it's going to do that in the next coming weeks. We are in a macro huge trend here. Trend is your friend. There's no trend broken here. Yeah, it's an absolute beast of a trend. We're just inside of this correction. I think we're going to get a massive bounce. It all depends on the fear, guys, worldwide. I gotta say. Great time to buy, guys, says Hamed. Yeah, that is for sure. Always a great time to buy. Not always, but almost always. Melt up. The gap in the CME is just a little more closed. What about Dogecoin? Yeah, let's take a look at Doge. What's going on with Doge? Has Doge reached the 16-cent level? Dogecoin wasn't looking too good, actually. Last time I saw it, about a week ago. The last time I saw Dogecoin, we were taking a look at the broken structure here of this ascending triangle. We got the higher lows right over here on Dogecoin. And we broke structure, so that is bad news already. We actually got resistance out of the structure. If we go to the 4 hourly, we got the higher lows there, consolidated, finally broke down, resistance, back down again. Not looking good. If Dogecoin loses the 19-cent level, it is coming back down to 16 cents. You like it or not, to retest the lows from the summer. It's not looking good for Dogecoin. If 19 cents is broken, we're getting a bounce right now. We might be lucky, get a double bottom, come back in this ascending trend, this ascending triangle, higher lows. You might get back in. It all depends in the next coming days. If it is lost, yeah, we're coming back down to retest this low, and we might be getting a massive bounce at the 16-cent summer lows. But not looking good. Yeah, we are breaking structure right now, and we are just about to create a lower low instead of a higher low on the macro. So yeah, if we do break this range, yeah, we're starting to create lower low, and we are creating a downtrend here on Dogecoin. Right, I bought Doge just so I can tell my grandkids I did some. Yeah, it's not crashing now, mid-late 2022. Yeah, I do believe so. Also, stock markets won't be crashing anytime soon. Not this year. Not first quarter of next year, second quarter. I think, we still got quite a few months. I strongly believe so also. Check link. Oh, I don't want to check link. Chainlink is 30% on my portfolio. I can't believe the performance on Chainlink. Chainlink holding by a thread right now. You know, if we start losing this level of $23, $24, we could come as low as, we might just see slightly volatility below $23. You know, I don't want to lose this higher low here on Chainlink. This higher low range cannot be lost. It cannot be lost, because if we lose that level, it's not looking good. We might revisit the $14 low of the summer on Chainlink. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I've been investing on Chainlink since $1.60. I've been accumulating like crazy. I did not take any profits at $50. I'm a long-term holder on Chainlink. Andy, don't worry about the panickers chat. Too many noobs see a red candle or two and call it a crash. Yes, very true, Koala. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Yeah, nothing to worry about here on this little correction. Remember, look. Remember, and we haven't, you know, we are potentially going to get back up the $56,000 range. When we create this kind of action, pump, this is still the correction. We are still inside of this correction. This might suddenly do this. So yeah, don't worry, everything's looking okay. Let's take a look at Atom here for Aman. Right, Atom, let's take a look at Atom straight away. Oh, this one got a great bounce from these levels. We actually talked about this symmetrical triangle on Atom. Was creating slightly higher lows, slightly lower lows, lower highs, sorry, and higher lows. We broke it, bounced at resistance, as you can see here. We created higher lows, broke out, bounced back down, and it looks like that we got strongly supported at the $25 range. This is a box that we had, getting a beautiful bounce from this range. I think Atom will be doing very good in the next coming weeks. It's having an excellent bounce here today. Going all the way, it's bounced from $25 all the way up to $32. This might be a nice double bottom. As soon as we get above the $34, $35 successfully, it's going to be looking good for Atom. Now we need to get above this low over here. As soon as we get above that lower high, it's going to be looking good. It will be looking good. Any type of bounce here, any type of retracement will be a good buy zone. Until then, this is not a double bottom. This is not a double bottom until you break the resistance. Where is the resistance? It is at $34. So yeah, this could be easily, you know, this could easily come back down. As soon as you get above this lower high, yeah, it's going to be looking very, very good for a potential bounce. Atom can be traded on Bybit, guys. Remember, you got the best bonus available down below. Okay, up to $4,100 worth of bonus on Bybit. They have a huge bunch of cryptocurrencies. They are adding every single week. They have, I think they must have over 50 different cryptos. So check out the bonus, guys. It is in the pinned comment or in the description. Up to $4,100 of bonus to claim. Okay, guys, this is going to be it for this live stream. Make sure to check out the Bitcoinsensus website also. Okay, check out Bitcoinsensus website. Follow all our socials. We've got the Telegram group. We've got Discord. So all the socials are down below to follow us, guys. And yeah, thank you for your insane support. I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in the next one.